and welcome to OCM Magazine. My name is Ken, editor of the publication. Today, I'm excited to introduce Leo88, who is a fantastic OCM community member. Wanted to interview him and get some background just on his life in general, and also how he's sniping these incredible monks. It seems like almost daily that I'm seeing you grabbing these OCM Genesis and Karma and posting them on Twitter. So Leo, just can you tell us a little bit about your background? What led you into the Web3 space? You know, what is your life like outside of the Web3 space and NFTs?
I am actually a financial advisor by profession. I am also help with my family business, which is bird nest farming. And I'm also been fascinated by hair since I was a child. So I'm also a professional hairstylist.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so different.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I go to the barber shop and sometimes I just have my wife cut it for me. So just depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Most of my customers are female.
Okay.
I think 99% of them are female. Yeah.
Nice. So what introduced you to the Web3 space? How did you find out about crypto and NFTs?
Crypto and NFT, I think the end of the 2021, I just um browsing the YouTube and I saw everyone was talking about it. So I just tried myself. I just tried to learn myself and then I tried get in myself. That's how it.
So you just were browsing around, you found some information on YouTube and different websites, and you decided to jump in and try it out for yourself.
Yep.
Nice. What led you into OCM? Because there's quite a few different avenues that people can find on Chain Monkey. So was there a person that got you involved, or was it just your own research, or how did that come about?
This story is actually quite interesting. It happened like around last year when I won a raffle in a community, but the project that promised our community to airdrop and about 2 ETH, the NFT for the winner of the raffle. And I won it. And I think out of 5,000 people, I won it. They picked one winner. But they broke the promise and then they make the raffle leader feel like guilty towards me. And then the leader promised me to replace another thing for me. And then not long later, he gave me this karma whitelist. And that's how I discovered the OCM at the time. And I saw Amanda was interviewed at the NYSE. I was like, things are getting interesting. And then actually a few months later, the guy who gave me the whitelist, he called me and trying to see if everything is all right. And I say, thank you so much. You have found me the best project and community in the world.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how it happened.
Yeah, it all happened for a reason. That's what led you here, and that's why you're sitting here today. So
Yeah.
that's
If the project that promised to give the price doesn't break the promise, maybe I'm not here. So
wow.
right? They broke the promise. They doesn't give me the price. So he replaced me another thing. And I'm grateful that happened.
Yeah, sometimes, we go through things in life and we don't really understand why it's happening at the time. But then we look back, like months or maybe even years later, and we think, okay, yeah, I'm glad that actually happened. I'm grateful because now I'm in this amazing place and I might not have been there had that not happened. So that's an incredible story.
Yeah, it is.
Great. Well, okay. So let's talk about this, Leo. I swear every time I go on Twitter, you've got a new monkey just up. Like as soon as I open my Twitter, like there it is. Like you sniped another one off the secondary market. So do you mind if I pull up your Twitter profile and show people the monkeys you've been
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen, but while I do that, maybe talk about what your strategy is, or maybe you just, grab monkeys you like. How do you go about deciding which monkeys to actually buy and when to do it? If you could share that with us.
I think everyone knows that. First, you have to have fast hand and clear mind, right? It's you can see it sometimes, and people just maybe they doesn't understand or they need the liquidity. They just throw it or put it lower than what it worth. So all you need maybe sometimes you just need time. So if I have time, I will just sit there in front of the computer, or even when I was lying on the bed listening or talking on the rice radio, I will check all the listed monkeys. I will
Okay.
check all the new listed monkeys as well. And actually, the people in this community is amazingly helpful. Like Staccato, SLS, they help me a lot. They help me for picking these monkeys. They tell me what happened before I went into the community. So I really thankful.
Yeah, our community is fantastic. I mean, I noticed that right away because I started in February, so I'm brand new this year. And that stood out to me is how helpful everyone is, not just with, picking out monkeys, but with anything, with any questions you have, any direction you're looking for, there's somebody who's willing to pitch in and give their advice or give their opinion on something to help you out. So that definitely stands out within the OCM community.
Yes.
So just scrolling down here. So I think this is one of the first ones I saw this month was this K2 that you picked
This
up.
is crazy. This is crazy.
And I saw this too, because you know, there's a lot of different people, I'm sure, going through the secondary market and looking at monks every day and whatnot. And I really did. I saw this monk and I'm like, oh, where did that one come from? And I looked at it, I'm like, someone's probably going to pick that up pretty quick. And sure enough, it was Leo. It was Leo. It was you who did it. Yeah. What was going through your mind when you saw this K2 and you just kind of
Actually,
yeah.
before I picked this up, I think I picked the Pepe, the frog BTC one first.
Okay, you should I scroll to that one? There it is. There it is
This
right
one.
there. Okay. Yep.
When I saw this, I think it's like 1.98, and then
Wow.
my hands are shaking.
And it's got
It
the earring 3 as well. Man.
Yes. When it happened, I was on the voice channel with my friends at the DC. I was like, we were talking, and then suddenly I saw this. I was like, one friend, I asked my friend Pixie. I said, you go and check. Please help me check. Is it fat or unfat? And you help me check the history. And another friend, his name is Irie. All of them are OCM holders. And you help me check the history, is it clean or not? And then I go to send the money in, and then everyone 1 through 3, we all do our work, and then said this is clean, and then I'll do it. I buy it. Right,
So so so
right.
it's so it's not only a Pepe with a BTC background and an earring 3, but it's also unfed. Is that correct?
Yes,
Wow.
it's a team effort actually.
Rabbi Gaines, he has an extension for OpenSea so that when you actually go through and look at the listings, it'll tell you like if it's eaten the popsicle or the donut. So I
I
think
know,
that's pretty cool.
I know that's useful. I know.
Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure you know. But yeah, so that was an amazing pickup. And then you grabbed this
Yeah,
coffee
after I grabbed
for
that, yeah, after I grabbed that, I was like crazy. I'm so happy. And then I saw I still got some money left. I said, I need more sets, so I need a K2. I just click on the K2. I saw someone accept the offer like 1 ETH, and then immediately he put 1.17. That's
Mhm.
still that's still too low.
Yes, it
That's
is.
still too low. I click it and I say to the guy who accept the offer and then release it on 1.17. Actually, if he listed on 1.3, 1.4, people will still buy it. But
No,
he listed.
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I mean, this K2 is just it's incredible. Like you don't see
Yeah.
this the background, the clothes, the hatless as well. Like it's a fantastic K2. I
You can check on the list now. There is none listed with this jacket. None listed.
No, I believe it because like I said, I've been checking the secondary market for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I have not seen anything like this monk out
Yeah.
available for sale. So, oh, that's Only's monk.
That's mine.
Oh,
That's
that's
mine.
yours. Oh,
Well, that's only. Okay, even me make mistake. The eyes are different.
I'm like, wait a
Look at
minute.
my
Are you sure
profile.
that?
Look at my profile.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to talk about that too. So you've got this naked right here. Is there a story
Yeah.
behind this?
It is.
Yeah. Go
It's
ahead.
on my birthday. It's on my birthday. And then I want to pick a grail, a naked monkey. And then I saw there's this monkey listed, I think 4 ETH. Well, now 4 ETH can buy this one. It's amazing, right? Only
Yeah.
4 ETH
Yeah.
at that time. And then I saw someone called NFT only. I don't know him at the time. I DM him. I said, hey, do you mind to talk? Maybe we can. I want to talk about the monkey you listed. Maybe we can talk. Maybe we can make a deal 3.8, 3.9. I don't know. We can have a talk. And then he said, that's not my monkey. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
That's
I go and click it and buy it.
it's an honest mistake, like they're so close. And that's a
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
but so many happy stories happen after that. Sometimes he saw my tweet, he was like, did I just tweeted this? And then
And
I saw his tweet, I said, when I sometimes when we are so late to bed, we scrolling our phone or just wake up, I saw his tweet. I was like, I did I just get drunk and tweeted this? I didn't.
that's
So
so
funny.
funny.
So funny.
That
Yeah.
and then also, I saw Good Things. He put up a post that he had just grabbed, his Gigasaurus. I think it was like a
Yeah.
day before you grabbed yours.
Now, this
What?
is why we always have to go to the Rise Radio or the space that and these NFT only good things going because they will say something you might not know. The alpha. So when he bought that, I actually doesn't know. When I just go to I usually go to the Rise Radio and then good things said 2.55, the seller made a mistake. This is gonna shine in the dimension. I
Oh,
I felt like, oh my god, but there's only one. And then today I saw this the same seller that sold him the dino head
yeah.
list his last dino head this one to also 2.55. When I saw that I check everything, it's okay, and then I bought it. And then I look at the video, the dimension video,
Yeah.
it's shine. I still remember it's the 11 second of the video. It
Wow.
show you the dino had it shine.
So those clothes, is that Super Monk clothes too, if I'm not
No,
mistaken?
this is I think it's a rice. I think what is called?
Okay.
Um, it's same with Amanda's one. This one, Amanda's one.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was Super Monk for a second too. I'm like, oh my gosh, I mean, it's already gonna be an amazing monkey, but if it had Super Monk clothes too, I was gonna be like, wow. Yeah, and then I saw you grab this guy here, this K1,
This is so good.
with the OCM bling hanging around his neck. I mean, and that
Stop.
BTC background, that's just that's
Yeah. not
that
only the snout match, the eyes, the snout, the background, everything matching, even the necklace and the earrings matching.
mhm.
This is crazy. 0.26. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's floor. That's as floor as you can get. All right. So tell me about, tell everyone about your run to royalty, because you just recently hit royalty, and
Yeah.
tell us what your thought process was behind that. Was it just you just wanting to collect monkeys and you just happened to hit it, or did you have that goal in mind when you were buying these monkeys?
The run for the karma royalty, it actually doesn't start from that. I was aiming for 20 sets, the super sets.
Okay.
So it's gonna start with something anyway. Since karma it's like 0.23, the floor at the time, I'll be like, let's start with 20 karmas and it will also get me the row of the karma royalty. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually my follow-up question. I was wondering if you were making the run for the superset.
I I was. I am. I'm going for that. Halfway. I'm halfway.
That's great. Yeah, you're my role model. I need to take after Leo, everybody. So what, say someone's starting out, in OCM, they're brand new, they don't know really anything about traits or rarity, or they don't really know anything about the OCM ecosystem. Is there a word of advice that you would give them who, they want to start collecting, they want to grow their monkey collection? What would you say to someone who's in that situation there?
Hmm. For me, actually, this is a very emotional question.
Okay.
I have to look at this question and say it seriously to the people, because if a person uses money to buy into, to commit into something, this is serious. This is not a game. So I'm gonna tell him seriously. I'm gonna say OCM, it's not only an NFT. It's not just about community. It's the friendship, the love, sharing, charity, helping, building, pioneering. I would say, welcome to OCM. You are one of the luckiest men in the world just because you found OCM. That's what I'm going to say.
Wow. And yeah, I feel the same way. I feel so fortunate to be part of this community, and to meet awesome people like you. And just, I've made real friends already in this short amount of time, and even met some monkeys in New York City this year, which was an amazing
Yeah,
experience.
yeah,
And that was actually my first time that I got to visit New York. I live in Ohio, so not only was it my first time in New York, but I got to spend it with the OCM community and actually see the New York Stock Exchange, and you know hang out with our fellow community members there. It was unreal, and none of that would have happened if I wouldn't have just stumbled into a spaces one day because they were giving away a karma, and then I heard Danny and Good Things and Amanda speaking, and I'm just like, this sounds this sounds like something I could really attach myself to, and I could really see myself here long term. So
yeah,
everything that you said is absolutely correct. And there's builders here, there's true friendship here, there's a lasting future here. So yeah, absolutely. And
and
now,
at least I need one person to help me to look at, is it unfair, and one another person to look. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
yeah, I just recently picked up a Genesis, and I I
Wow.
I actually had to feed him. It's hard for me to buy a Genesis and not feed him. I need to practice that self-control, maybe not. But for me, like, once I buy a monkey, it's kind of hard to let go of them. So like I knew if I fed him that I'd probably keep him long term. And I think I'm finding myself in a similar boat to you. I started out with just one Karma and one Genesis, and it's like the longer that you stay in the community, the more monkeys that you want to obtain. Like the more that you want to grow your collection. Yeah, it's a really really neat thing to be able to do that and to be able to grow and reach that level of royalty and the supersets and you know unlock different sections of the monkey verse, so to speak.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Actually, on every stages, no matter you have a karma, two karma, one genesis, as long as you join in, and then if you feel what they talk, how they talk in the space, how they communicate, how what are they doing, this is unique. This is different from others. I never compare it to another thing. I will never do that. It's different.
Truly, it truly is. So are you excited for Dimensions?
Sure, I'm on the list.
Yeah.
That's my trophy. That's something I need to buy a 4K display to show it to in my house. I hope
Yeah.
I can show it everywhere.
I think everybody saw Danny buy that 4K display and then post it and show everyone that
Yeah,
dimension. That was a really cool thing to see.
I need a big one to show my 300 one, and then some small one, smaller I think, to show one of them with my dino hat shining one.
Love it. Have you been participating in the BRC 20 movement at all, or are you just focused just on monkeys?
I did. I practiced. I didn't. I think I just practiced last night. My first time to mint something on BRC 20.
Okay.
Actually, I doesn't care how it will make me earn money or not. It's a coin, but I doesn't really care about it because I'm just trying to use it to practice more and to gain more knowledge about it.
Yep.
And I just start to ask question on the Rise Radio, and then there's Nifty, there's Brian, there's Hank, there's many people trying to help me. They're trying to no. I tell you this, Leo, it's like they're too helpful. They're so good. They're so kind. I never seen anything like this. No, they just want to help me. Even after I mint it today, I think Nifty, he messaged, he DM me, he said, "How was the mint?" If you think when they help you, they're just trying to, oh, I just answer your question and that's it. No, they remember it, and then after that, they see the clock. Okay, Leo probably meant it, and I'm gonna ask him, is it all right? This is how good they are, and
It's it,
most of the world doesn't know. They
it's
doesn't know.
yeah, it's genuine interests, it's genuine relationships. It's not just a surface level, hey, I know you, and that's it. Like it's diving deeper than that, you know.
Yeah,
It's forging these true relationships that are going to stand the test of time, and us as a community, as a group of pioneers in this space, all boats are gonna rise together. We're all rise, we're all gonna rise together. And I think we have a really bright future ahead, and we're only getting started. This is only the beginning,
it is.
OCM has not even been around for 2 years. So to make as much progress as we have already, like it's it it's I don't even have words for it, to be honest, and now with ordinals
Yeah.
going crazy, and we're in the beginning stages of that, and to be the first 10K collection, you know, on ordinals, it's just we're hitting all these historic firsts, and we have an amazing team who's, you know, in charge of it all, and they're pioneering the space as well, and there's all these historic firsts, and we're just along for the ride. You know, we're you know, being supportive of each other and being supportive of the MetaGood team as well, and it's a really good place to be. So I'm really happy to be talking to you today, and to get your
Same.
yeah, and to get your perspective on, you know, the different facets of the monkeyverse, and how you're growing your collection. I think that's fascinating. You're making your run to the superset, and I know that you're going to get there. It's just a matter of time. And so I I definitely want to follow in your footsteps as well, and work my way up to that as well. So
Thank you.
just want to thank you for coming on, sharing your story, and, you know, sharing your experience with us. It's extremely valuable, and we hope to have you on soon. Everybody, if you are not following Leo88, go follow him right now on Twitter and see all of his latest updates and connect with him on a one-on-one level. You will not regret it. So thank you again, Leo, for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you.